Hi again. So we are. Here I am. Hello. Okay. I'm doing this finish that you see on the walls. It's a plastic bag pounded finish. Well, some of you guys know it, but some of you don't. So look how the texture is. See how pretty that is? So I'm going to show you how I do it. Instead of pulling your hair out of your head trying to figure it out. So we use Modern Masters extender, and I use it by the 32 fluid ounce container since I have a lot in stock, but it's good because you have to mix 4-to-1 ratio, 4 parts of this stuff to your color of paint, because you mix it with paint. I use eggshell to mix in with it, so whatever color you like, you have to practice on a board like that to get, test different paint colors. And when you get the one you like, then you buy your quart. Quart gets you a lot. You don't need to buy a gallon to get a quart. My color is 2 colors mixed into to get 1 color for the finish, but you can just find 1 color and go with that. So I mixed 4 parts of the glaze to 1 part of the paint, and I stirred it up real nice. Get it nice. If you add too much paint, just put more glaze in. You want to keep that 4-to-1. You want to keep a nice open time. This glaze is great because it has a 1 hour. You see that? 1 hour open time. Great. Need that, especially when you're working on big rooms like what I'm doing in there. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the finish. You use plastic. You can buy rolls of it at Home Depot. I kind of get the thin plastic. I forget what this one's called, but you can see it's just pretty thin plastic. Not the thinnest of plastics, but like the second to the thinnest. I forget what mil is on the box, but you can use plastic from the grocery store, but I don't know if the writing on those bags come off. You have to test that. You wouldn't want any ink getting into your finish. Okay, so you can try that. So we take this is my tester. I don't test on the wall. I test on a sample with the wall finish painted on it. Now the walls here are painted in a satin. I like satin or semi-gloss because the glaze will float over the surface instead of soaking in. So you get your, I'm going to be rolling, you see I got my roller. I'm going to be rolling this on the wall, but for my sample I'm doing a little brush. So you take your plastic, forgot to rip it up, but anyway, you take your plastic and you bundle it up, and you pound it like that. There, you see that? That is pretty much how I do it on the wall, except my plastic is already in a wad. Go. Then what you do is you look at it, make sure it's how you like it. See all the little pound marks from the plastic? I usually leave an area like that has a lot of glaze on it, so when I do the next area I have a real wet edge, they call it, and it helps to blend the old area to the new area so you don't have these lines of, but this is a 1 hour open time glaze, so that's a good glaze for that. Don't use the Home Depot or Lowe's. It doesn't have an open time. It'll leave these, what I call puzzle marks on the wall where you can see one area you've done with another. So you want to use a good glaze that has a nice open time. And I don't dilute the glaze with water. I just use it straight out of the can. And I do sections at a time. Now when you're working, say, this big wall, you can't stop to take a lunch break, okay? But don't pull your hair out of your head thinking you can at least stop and breathe. You can. This is a 1 hour open time glaze. It stays wet, it doesn't dry for an hour. It'll start tacking up a little bit after maybe 20-30 minutes, but you can still work with it. You can still get a real nice finish without any lines at all. See this wall here? Didn't take me no time at all. There's no lap lines. Kind of looks like leather almost. So that is what I call the plastic bag pounded finish. Not cloth, not rags, because that'll just soak the glaze in and give you a different look altogether. I find this easier. And I think it's rather pretty. So plastic is your tool. And rubber gloves. Gotta have them. Your hands are gonna get messy. So glaze, paint, plastic, a tray and a roller, and rubber gloves. Have fun. Bye.